Yeah. So, yeah, let's get back into the stuff. So, yeah, we can't really see the grid right now because this actual display the class we created, one is not even instantiated, and two, it has to be added into the JFrame object. So we're gonna get to that, but there's one more thing I want to do with the actual, well, JFrame. Well, yeah, it is a JFrame. So, then there's one thing I want to do, and it's set its layout manager. So there's in the Swing Java GUI, there's a concept called layout managers for container classes, for container GUI classes, and it basically kind of helps assist with the positioning and size of objects due to resizing and stuff, because it's kind of hard to properly position and resize objects, especially when things are getting resized. It won't really matter too much for us because yeah, there's no resizing. So like position won't really be a problem, but this layout manager, sometimes when you don't use layout managers, it's kind of weird to position the things using absolute coordinates. I really don't know why, but this layout manager centers the display, which is what I want. So I might as well, So I don't know. Sometimes layout managers is a pain, but it's whatever. So game.set layout manager, I think. Yeah, layout manager is called grid layout. So I'll just make a new grid layout, and of course, well, not of course, but I mean, of course, I made a mistake, but not of course, as in it doesn't know what it is. I mean, well, it didn't, I guess. Anyway, so we have a new layout manager. Now we want to make the display. I'm wondering where I guess I could just put it here. I don't know. Guess it doesn't really matter. Display equals new display, and then while game dot display equals new display. What are they talking about? No enclosing instance of Tic Tac Toe is accessible. Oh, I see. Hey. Oh, my bad. It's an alarm to do some assignment that's 2 semesters old. So yeah. Anyways. Yeah, so I couldn't call it there because it's a inner class. That's basically a public method. It's whatever. I'll just call it here. It's whatever. You can't stop me. So yeah, that's there. We want to add the display. Actually, before we add the display, we want to do game dot display dot set preferable size new dimension, because it takes in a dimension object. So this is basically setting the size for the display. Why is it called preferable? Because the layout manager, depending on what you choose, can not listen to the size you want it to be because it thinks it knows best. So it's like, tell me what you want and I'll try my best. It's whatever. But I mean, grid manager, he's chill, so he's not gonna mess up my size. He's gonna put the size I want. So new dimension takes in 2 ints. I don't know why they couldn't just make a function that took in 2 ints without the whole making dimension stuff, but whatever. Seem to be saying whatever a lot. Anyways, game. So yeah, we're just putting in the width and height that we made. What are they talking about? Game dot display dot game dot display dot Okay, so yeah. Now I'm sorry. I'm tired. It's night. It's night. It's black outside, so it's time to sleep. Anyways, we're gonna add the display to the J frame. I'm tired, y'all. Like my my brain seems to be running on fumes. What is the method called? Get. Anytime you want to add something to like a JFrame class, it has something called a content pane, which is like another container, which is just like, really guys, but you know, whatever. So game.get content pane dot add game, not game display, and then what's the ready red for? Why is there two ready reds? Oh, okay. That, okay. Why you ready red? Game.display. Okay, I get it. Okay. So yeah, so now that's all cool and dandy and the thing is added, but there's still one more thing we gotta do before like we can actually see it. And that's actually, we might be able to see it, but there's still one more thing that I still should do. And that's called a repaint function. Now remember I was like, oh, we actually don't call paint component, but we can call functions that eventually call paint component. So this JPanel or whatever container Google class you're using, .repaint is one of those functions that eventually calls paint component. So this is really just saying do some stuff and also paint. What the? How did that even happen? Like, I literally. Okay. Yeah, so do some stuff and paint what I told you to paint. So, with all of that SETI, let's see how this looks. Watch it be trash after all we've done. Oh my gosh, it's not trash. Look, it actually looks nice, even though it's not in the center, which I'm just like, oh, okay, well, I thought the grid layer took care of that. Yeah, okay. But look, it's there, so that's cool. Yeah, so I realized why it's not in the center, because I used the wrong layout manager. It's supposed to be grid bag layout, because you know grid bag layout gets the bag and grid layout doesn't. Funny. Anyways, let's see how this is looking. And you know, there it is. It's in the center. You got a table that really looks nice to be kind of. I don't know, it kind of looks like somebody drew it in a sense, like how you play Tic Tac Toe as a kid and someone just draws it on perfectly clean white paper with perfectly straight lines, because that always happens. But I'll look aside though, this kind of looks kind of neat in a sense. It takes me back to the days before I became a loser programmer. So, but I think that's gonna be all for this episode. I need sleep. So, keep Gucci, stay programming, and I don't know what to say. Okay, you can go now. Are you still here?